TheMetalReview.com.
How's it going? I'm Michael.
Hello Alex.
We're from Before Nightfall.
We're here at You Gods of Metal, about to get crazy.
Yeah, we're about to play our set tonight, so make sure you get on Facebook and check us out as well.
Are you guys working on any new material at the moment?
Yeah, well, there's this girl, and she's like been a big fan of Before Nightfall for like a long time, and she's just gone into hospital, and she's not doing too well. Like we just found out recently, so we're trying to get a new song written, dedicated to her, and recorded. So we're hopefully getting a new track out soon for that girl.
As soon as possible. That's really cool. And so obviously you guys care a lot about your fans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the underage shows always seem to be better for us because we're very energetic live, and energy doesn't seem to cross over to 18 plus as much as it does to all ages.
Yeah.
If you show the energy, then all ages kids go nuts.
How are you enjoying your day today? Have you seen any bands which are tickling your fancy?
Aquaria was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah,
the singer's ridiculous. Like he moves from the left side of the stage to the right side and back in less than a second, while screaming.
Are you looking forward to your set this evening?
Yeah.
What can we expect from you tonight?
I'll let others
Insanity.
Do you prefer being live or prefer, being able to master and perfect your sound while recording?
Recording's a really tedious thing. That can be fun, it can be stressing, it can be insane, but as well as that, performing's just nuts. It's a real sort of outlet. You just get out a lot of frustration and anger, so it's just great to go nuts every now and then.
Yeah, definitely. What made you start music in the first place?
Myself was my brother.
So it was like a sibling rivalry for you.
He was 9 or something, and my parents took him to get piano lessons, and I said, well, I want to learn an instrument, so I started learning guitar. He was better than me at guitar, sort of thing. So I quit, and he picked up the guitar again. So I went and bought a guitar where I was playing drums at that point, but then I just thought, well, I'm going to be better than my brother. Eventually I bought an electric guitar and went from there, and then I was better than him, so I just felt like it was my instrument instead of his.
Yeah, I just came from a different background completely. Like I always used to listen to a lot of metal growing up through high school, but because I attacked the whole playing guitar thing with feel, whereas this guy was more technical, like learn all the scales, sort of just like let it come from within,
Which is so cool when you get the both together in the one band.
Yeah. Who were your musical inspirations, like growing up and now even?
Gonna go with a very obvious one. Alexi Lego from Children of Odin he was my very first metal band I ever listened to besides System of a Down. I wasn't really into metal when I was growing up. Like I liked Linkin Park and I liked Evanescence and all that stuff. And then as I started getting through high school, like maybe 15, 16, so I started listening to more different music. And that's when it started changing and all that. Like all my influences started to change.
So would you say that you're influenced by artists who are other than metal genre?
Well, Tosin Abasi is my biggest idol at the moment. But Steve Vai, lots and lots of just rock music as well.
Oh, for me it was really sort of old school stuff like Jimi Hendrix pretty much made me want to play guitar. And Chili's and Pink Floyd and The Doors and heaps of old classic stuff like that. It's just timeless.
So what can we expect from your band in the coming year?
Global domination.
It would be good, if something went viral or some shit, our music video, we're going to try and make a serious one. I've been talking to Orpheus and we've got some Melbourne ideas happening. So it's not sorted yet, so I won't say which bands, but obviously Before Nightfall and Orpheus and others. So that's in the works. I'm going to Europe myself where we're taking shitloads of CDs, and there's some places in Helsinki in Finland where you can just play your CD and everyone can dance to it or mosh to it or whatever they want to do.
What's your fan base like throughout Australia? Is it concentrated just in Brisbane?
I know there's some fans in Mexico and some fans in Sweden that have been messaging us on Facebook, and then there's some people in Melbourne and Sydney that message us, but I don't know how big that is down there. It might just be a couple of people, but it's mostly here that I know.
Awesome. How did your parents first react when you started playing metal music?
They're Christian as fuck.
Wow.
They don't like my music, but they like the fact that I'm doing something I like. I'm thinking that they prefer me to be playing back in the church band like I used to play. Hillsong, Planet Shakers.
Gospel.
Oh yeah.
Fuck shit up.
What was the reaction to your album Smiling at Sorrow?
Yeah, just at work and showed it to some of the guys at work and they were digging it?
I haven't got any negative. I've only heard positive, but the only negative thing that I've heard about it is like the mix. But it's because I've recorded it and produced it in my bedroom, and we've got reamping done with Tim Edwards at Fall Vickers Studios. And that really helped. Hey, it just meant, because the guitar tone is what I always fucked up. But when it comes to guitar tone, it always ended up muddy, and just Tim made it as clear as anything. Hey,
do you have any ideas for your next album?
I've started writing.
I think we're gonna really take our time with the next one, just get it ultimately perfect. Like,
well, so far I've written like a whole bunch of just ideas, which is how it always starts with me. I just write fuckloads and things. And we're gonna need, I mean, a 72-piece orchestra.
Yeah. So like what Metallica does.
Very similar to S&M.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and like Dimmu Borgir, Nightwish, all that sort of thing, except it's going to be still our own style.
So where do your songwriting inspirations come from?
Smiling, sorry. I did a lot of the writing through my life sort of thing since I was 13, and a lot of the songs and a lot of the ideas came from that whole time. And I was just pissed off all through high school. All the cunts were telling me, you're playing guitar too much, you don't have, you know, the right friends, whatever. Like Alex can vouch for that.
yeah, I thought he was a dick.
Yeah, until grade 11, 12, which is where I spent my life in the music block. But
that's what sort of brought us closer.
How do you see your music genre changing, like over the years? Do you think that your genre changes with your life experiences and your inspirations for music?
It's not so. Some bands will never change and other bands change completely, but I mean, for the next album it's going to be a lot different for me personally, because I only had so much to do with the writing on Smelling at Your Sorrow.
he joined like 2 months or something before we started recording Smiling at Your Sorrow. So he had like 2 months to learn all the songs to start recording.
Yeah.
So he didn't really have time to put his own spin on it, you know?
Well, I did get a few things in there. I got
Yeah.
a little bit of slap bass. I was pretty happy about that.
If you could define Before Nightfall in one word, what would it be?
Chaotic. Our live set and our album just doesn't stop. It's just chaotic the whole way through. There's always some crazy thing happening at every point.